What is going on, guys? It's Professor Fox, and we're here with something awesome and something amazing and new and fancy. And that's actually, it's going to be an extremely short video, so I'm going to try and keep everything basic and explain because it's some important information. Season 3 of Baccus is on. I fixed the server up. I've gotten all of it set up where we can have a lot more members, so it's not just me, Watcher, and Dylan anymore. And well, I decided let's add some spice. I want new people, new faces. So first off, Dylan, since he and I we've co-made it, obviously he and I will both be on the server. So Dylan is on one team. I'm not gonna say who, but we got another member who is on a god, and that god I'm not gonna say who either. So we have two slots filled. I'm aiming for 2 heroes per slot. So that is 4 guaranteed slots right now open. If you want to be builder, you can apply for it, but I'm going to make it a catch. If you want to be apply to be a builder for the World of Baccus, or Baccus SMP for short, then I want you to leave a link to your channel, and I want you to record a video or if you already have one up, perfect, of you doing a build so you prove you just get a world off there. And if I like your build, I will indeed let you on. Alright, now let's go over some rules. First off, I'm not going to do those rules in game yet. Let's send the rules of the application. 1, this is a YouTube SMP. That means if you're not a YouTuber, you need to give me a really good reason why we should add you to a private YouTuber SMP. Second off, there is going to be some mature language. I'm not going to guarantee it's in every recording, because if anyone's on while I'm recording, I'm going to ask them to dial it down as much as possible. So you have to say whether or not, yes or no, you are okay with mature language. That does not decide if you're in or not. That just lets me know where everyone needs to be focused towards. But even if you say yes, because you're fine with it personally, but in your videos, you want them to be clean, that's perfectly fine to say whenever you're about to record, hey, dial down the cussing. That's perfectly fine. No one will judge you. If they do, well, this is a no bully server, so they can get over it and stop cussing. Okay. Third, obviously, I'm going to go over the gods real quick on this board real quick. So there are 3 main gods or teams. 1 god is Zeus, he's the god of good. 2 is Athena, god of balance. 3, Hades, god of evil. These 3 gods are in there. You have to pick which one you would prefer to follow. And if enough people are selected, and I still have some people that are good, are really often good, not often good, but they really seem like they would be good for SMP, I might let a few people occasionally add on. So if you want to be a builder, that's fine, but you have to show me a video, have a video up that I can see on your channel of you doing a build, so I can see where your stats are at. Because, well, me and Glitzer, we tag team this kind of. Well, she made this, I made the poll, and so we could use builders, but we need to make sure you're not just someone that wants in but doesn't want to have to fight for a team. Next is, there is a storyline. This World of Baccus is a SMP RPG. That means that there are no MMO plugins, but there is a storyline roleplay going on as you're surviving. Meaning some days will be nothing, but other days there'll be some awesome adventures planned out. So you have to be willing to follow the roleplays too, and not just stay on the survival side and ignore the roleplays. I'm sorry if I talk fast. I am trying to make sure I catch everything. First off, we don't want 2 old people, not old, but 2 mature people. It's better. That's a lot more polite way to say it. We don't want two people too mature on the SMP, but we don't want really young kids either. The maximum age you can be to apply is 25. The minimum is 12. If you are above 25, you better have a good reason why you want to apply and show you have kid-friendly videos on your channel. If you're under 12, then same for you. You better show why you'd be good for this age group. Because we don't want no pedophiles. I don't mean to say I'm rude, but we don't want to risk anything pedophiles at all. because well, we want to have fun and be friends. You also have to tell me why you want to be in the SMP. You can't just say, I want in. That's not okay. You have to give me a reason. You have to make sure that you have to have a Skype. This is extremely important. If I like you and I want you in really bad, and you don't have a Skype, then I cannot tell you, hey, you're in. So I would have to instantly reject your application. Age, Skype, channel. Now this is one big thing everyone needs to know right now. I believe in giving newer channels a shot. So on this SMP application, there is no sub limit. You heard it right. I don't care if you have a lot of subs or you have 0. If I look at your channel and you have good content, then I will let you on. Yes, I know. While I will be flying around a lot, I am priest. I'm a priest, so I'll be helping the wizard and stuff because my own builders, when no one's on, will also be helping me do stuff. But other than that, I will be putting my stuff in a chest or in their chest. Only the builders that are in the SM series, I'm trying to have any, or I will do /e chest so no one can get tempted to cheat. And I'll put my stuff in there, and then right after I get done with whatever I'm doing, I /clear, I get my stuff, it's all over. So I do not admin abuse. I will fix something and then I clear to make sure I didn't keep something on accident. So don't worry about that. I'm just doing loops here. Okay, now everything else is pretty self-explanatory in there, so we're going to get on to the game rules. These rules are extremely important. Ignore this. I was trying to help Glitz, but it didn't go out well. Baccus and T, 3 gods. Rule 1, ender chests are banned. If you have an ender chest, first strike, it's broken. Second strike, you get attempt. First strike, if someone sees it, they have to give me proof of it. Or if I see it, that's your first strike, I break it. The end. If you have stuff in there, I'm sorry, you shouldn't have made it ender chest. Okay then. That glitched out. Am I plugging the break? Nope. Okay, you'll see those plugins there. I'll get onto those more in a second. So, third strike, you have broken the rule. You've been warned once. You've been warned once. Second time, you were punished, minor, and which would be like 2 days. The third time, you are out of the SMP. I do not want any unfair advantages, so it is that secure. People be getting really OP armor and stuff, but I promise you, you don't have to steal it. You have your own chance at getting good equipment. So that is why there are no ender chests. Rule 2, random killing will be allowed only on Saturdays at 5 to 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. This means if someone duels you, that's fine. If we make an arena and you're in there and you kill, that counts as a war zone if we make an arena. I don't know why we're getting all these things. Either way, if we make we'll eventually have a group arena area. If you're in there and you get attacked, that's a war zone. Do not complain. Also, if you duel someone and you have loot on you, I'm sorry to tell you this, but unless you agree beforehand that no one keeps the loser stuff, then that can be considered loot. So if you dueled them and you lost some things to that duel, then I'm sorry, I can't do much. You should have agreed beforehand. Next, there are no mods enabled. I will allow Optifine because you can't really stop that. But if I have proof of Optifine or a X-ray hack, that'll instantly only gets 2 strikes. First strike, banned 2 days. Next strike is you're permanently out SMP. I do not want to sound rude, but I want this to be fair for everyone. Alright, now that we got that out of the way, plus a little hack thing. Chest raiding is also only allowed on Saturday at 5 to 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. Meaning you can look at chests, but if anything is missing and they have proof you were in their chest, I'm going to you. And if you don't have it, and I look through their stuff and I can't find it at all either, then I am going to have to punish you. First strike is, well, you're going to have to make their stuff, and then, well, you know the rest. The second, third are the same for everything else. Why is everything... Okay, let's hide that real quick. Why is everything killing and raiding only allowed from 5 to 8 on Saturday Central Standard Times, you may ask? That's because Saturday, 5 to 8 p.m. Central Standard Time is the Purge. The Purge, maybe all that good stuff, all laws are broken, except for one huge one. You cannot major grief, okay? You cannot just go around and break houses and all that stuff on the Purge. You can raid chests and you can kill people. You cannot break their equipment or anything because, well, I'll go on to why you can't break things even more extensive in a second. Involves this little beauty. What else we need to go over? Rule 4. Obviously, major briefing is banned. Hiding chests is okay. What this means, a chest can be moved 5 blocks from its original place, meaning that sorry, I got something in my throat. It can be either moved 5 blocks backwards, like behind a wall, or it can be underground, that's fine, but everything has to be in place. So if you are tempted to hide a chest, this is what you have to do. You must take a screenshot of the chest open before you move it, of all the loot inside the right then. Then, when you move it, you must take a screenshot of it again, of it open where it was moved. And then, if anyone accuses you of stealing from a chest, you just show me the pictures. I see everything's the same. No harm done. Rule 5: have fun. If you don't want to have fun, you enjoy being miserable. Be miserable, whatever you like. If people take advantage of things, I will make more rules, and they will be enforced. I don't like to be that kind of guy, but if things go wrong, I will gladly make rules. And my Minecraft just glitched out. We're good though, I think. I hope. Anyways, I will make more rules. That's a big thing. Now, this isn't a vanilla SMP. This is not modded. You do not have to install anything. But there are plugins that I altered that for mods. Now, we're going to go over, you saw them in the chat before, but we'll see them on signs now. Plugin 1, Slime Fun. This is like the Feed the Beast mod pack altogether. This is a big reason why you cannot just go grief. Besides basing, that's just rude. Some machines and things you need to make Slime Fun items, you have to build multi-block structures. If you have to build those, and someone grease it, then that's gone. You just don't get it back. So I do not want to have to deal with any of that. No griefing because structures. You're a killer bunny? No. Okay. 2. Slime Fun Lucky Blocks. Why the hell does it keep doing that? Anyways, Slime Fun Lucky Blocks is this. Go back. It's a head shaped like a lucky block. They're spawned naturally. Can't find one right now. But they do spawn naturally, or you can craft them. If you craft them, good for you. They're just like regular lucky blocks. They have every single thing you can get from the mod, but it's not a mod. Other than that, it's pretty simple. Custom enchantments. You can either, your god will gift you these. Your god can gift you a custom enchant, or they will just, like you'll see some right now, because I'm gonna kill this little thingy. Custom enchantments are, you can also, along with the gods gifting you these, you can also get a chance of getting these when you are enchanting. They are good, some bad. Thing in my throat stuck still. They do not matter. They are really OP, but they're extremely rare, so hopefully that evens everything out. Number 4, lapis portals. If you make a lapis structure with a door, you can link portals together and use those to get place to place. Those will, if you do not know how to make those, by the time the SMP starts, I will gladly show you. We have one last plugin, Magic. If you combine a blaze rod with a nether star, you will get a wooden axe. This wooden axe is a spellbook / wand. If you ask your god and you play the right sacrifice, then they will also maybe get your item customized to something you would like. We'll get on to sacrifices in a second. So yeah, magic, it can be extremely OP or some useless spells. It's all up to the wand. Now let's actually go on to end this video with about sacrifices. Your gods will award you things. They will punish you sometimes. So either get on their good side or to ask for things. Get a book and quill. Either write sorry or in honor of you, and that means that your sacrifice is to please them. If you want something, then just ask what it is, and write what you sacrifice. The god will decide if it's enough or not. I covered most of what you'll see. Anything I did not cover will be covered in the SMP itself on episode 1. So I hope you enjoyed this and I am really hoping to see some of you people applying for the SMP. That was Joker Plays Walking In and Out. He's going to do this on his channel as well. So this was Season 3 intro of the World of Baccus. I hope to see you in the plies like I said before, and I'll see you next time. Later, dudes.